So guys, what's going on? It looks like Manny Pacquiao is going to fight Mikey Garcia July 11th in Saudi Arabia. It looks like we're heading down that direction. Manny Pacquiao's moved on from Floyd Mayweather, and it does look like his next fight will be against Mikey Garcia in Saudi Arabia July 11th or July 13th, something like that. Which it's not a bad fight. It's a decent fight. It's a very winnable fight for Manny Pacquiao, and it's a big money fight. You know, that fight, I think the Saudis will pay Manny a lot of money. Pay him a lot of money. It's a big fight as well. I think it's a fight that if it's on DAZN, which I think this fight may possibly be, I think it does good numbers for DAZN. I think it definitely could get some subscriptions. If they can get Manny Pacquiao on DAZN, I think it does big numbers. It does huge numbers for DAZN, which will obviously move the needle. I think it does great numbers. I think it does great numbers, and I think it's a good fight. I think Manny wins the fight, but I do think it's a good fight. I do think it's a big fight. I think it's a fight for Manny, which I think he wins. But it's a fight that makes sense for him right now. Because if he was to go into a Crawford, because if Manny loses a fight now, there's going to be question marks. There's going to be people saying he should retire. So Manny's got to keep the gravy train going. And I think only when Manny Pacquiao feels that, you know what, now enough's enough, he should go in a fight with Crawford and Spence, because that he could lose those fights. If he loses those fights, then like I said, there's going to be a question mark around his career. He should retire, etc. Whereas if he keeps looking great against good fighters like Mikey Garcia, like Thurman, like Broner, he keeps winning, then it keeps those people away. Manny's lost before and people have asked him to retire, but now he's over 40. You know, his credibility is going to be hurt if he loses now. You know, and he's old, right? Yes, if he loses to Crawford and Spence, they're the top guys or whatever, but you can look at it two ways. If he was to lose to someone like Mikey Garcia, then people are going to say he should retire. If he loses to Crawford and Spence, although people are going to still say he should retire, they're going to know he's lost to the top guys, so he could still fight guys below those guys. But I think he's still got something left, and I still think he's good enough to beat Mikey Garcia. And then he's going to have another big fight. If he keeps winning, he's going to keep fighting. He's going to keep making money. And I think, like I said, I don't think Manny Pacquiao wants to pack it in anytime soon. I honestly think he's going to carry on for a while. I think we're looking at least 4 fights. I don't think he's giving any intention that this is his last fight. And when you're at this age, any fight can be your last fight, because it just takes one bad performance or you could get old overnight. But I do think he's gonna carry on for at least another 1.5, maybe 2 years, maybe even longer than that. You know, because he does still look good. But I do think that, you know, he's kind of like he's in a position now where any fight could be his last fight. One poor performance, he gets knocked out, or, you know, anything can happen. He could call it a day. It's one of them. But I think as long as he keeps winning, and I think Manny Pacquiao's selecting the right fights right now. A Mikey Garcia fight would be a right fight for him to select, right? Because I think it's a fight which I think he's quite confident he wins, and it's a big money fight. And then he's gonna then if he wins this fight, he can take a bit of rest, and then he can go into another big fight. Do you understand? He's in a great position, Pacquiao. You know, and I think by him fighting Mikey Garcia, I think he knows it's a winnable fight. It's a big money fight, and it's a fight that he can win, or he'll be favorite to win anyway. But leave your thoughts. What do you guys make of it? Manny Pacquiao v Mikey Garcia, July 11th in Saudi Arabia. Are you happy with that? Leave your thoughts. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.